Good afternoon. Bringing you a quick one here. Pullman Radio News. So Moscow police rescue woman left locked in storage unit allegedly by ex-boyfriend. So March 28th of 2025. Evan Ellis News. Was this the Evan that answered the phone? Was the news already at the house? Was there a reporter already at the house? Because this guy gets around. This guy gets around a lot and quickly. A 51-year-old Moscow man has been arrested for kidnapping for allegedly locking his ex-girlfriend in a storage unit and threatening her. The case began around 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon when Moscow police received a report that a woman was screaming inside a storage unit at an apartment complex on 3rd Street. Officers found the door to the unit was locked from the outside and had been screwed shut. Screwed shut. Imagine that. Screwed shut. God, how would you feel? How freaking doomed would you feel if you were thrown into a storage unit and literally they screwed the door shut? Oh my God. Police had to force the door open to free the woman. She told officers that her ex-boyfriend Michael Dahl locked her in the unit while she was doing laundry. Dahl reportedly screwed the door shut and threatened to shave her face off. He left and the woman was locked in the unit for about an hour. Moscow police quickly located Dahl at his trailer home on North Almon Street, probably 411 Almon Street, and arrested him for second-degree felony kidnapping. Now, this guy has been in the Lake Tahoe County Jail several times. I've seen him several times. Another scumbag off the streets. Keep up the good work. He's probably already out. Yeah, right. He is not out. He is not out being held on no bail. Good. I lived in Massachusetts for 8 years and would let people like this, and they'd let people out like this the next day. Yep. They ain't gonna stay in there. Yeah. Crazy, right? Okay, back up. All comments. The fact he's anybody's boyfriend is amazing. Yeah, right. So anyway, I will leave the link in there so you guys can... Yeah, what the fuck is going on in Moscow lately? Jesus. I really do have to agree with that one. So someone else has got, questioning that as well. As should everybody. Everybody. It is nuts. Yeah, I'm glad they got the one out too. But when I come up on these threads, last week 2 pedos, a stabber, and now this. Last week, So thank you to the sub who came up and was mentioning, go check out the Moscow police reports. Yeah, crazy, right? Thank you for that. I have been, and actually I had already been, but this is just, for some reason, these are just popping up all over. Yeah, who are these horrible madmen that are coming to Moscow? I thought it actually said had mad cow. Moscow mad cow. That'd be funny. He was my first boyfriend at age 11. Oh my God. Wow. Dodge that bullet. No shit. Yes, he is. He grew up in Moscow. Not sure who the other one is, but this one I've known since 1981. Well, this one grew up here. I remember coming home from the pool and telling my mom a boy asked me to go out with him, and my mom freaked out and asked me where he wanted to take me. Well, wow. I heard him yell, 5th generation. What an embarrassment to his people. Oh. Sorry, I have to take a video. I had it in my hand. I should have taken it before, but I hope he serves enough time. Yes, for sure. Agree. Wow. Crazy. 51 going on 70. Yeah, right? What do you mean suddenly a lot of bad men in Moscow? There's been a lot of bad men in there for a long time. Oh, we've got it. Someone else believes that frats are in on it. He looks like his he looks like he enjoyed this evil look. I agree. I thought the same thing. Like, wait for it, I'll get you back. It's kind of like, yeah, you messed up. Wow. MPD has been busy. Yes, they have. Real busy. So that's why the sound of the storage unit in Linda Lane always freaks me out. I've been harping about that like when I first started listening to them, I'm like just harping on, go check the storage units. Did they check the storage units there? Because you could hear like a door, opening, and then it's like it being locked. And it doesn't sound like a car door. It sounds like a storage, like a shed or something like that. Anyway. Ooh, look, we got a Tanya Fry. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Look at that. They're alerting people over there. And somebody got a bullet right between the eyes at one point. Dang. You don't look very nice. Yikes. 64 shares on this, you guys. That's a lot of shares. I wonder who they're all sharing it with. Interesting. Okie dokie. Ugh. I can't stand the taste of inhalers. It always makes my mouth really super dry, too. It's like, what? I should drink some water. Actually, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to rinse your mouth out afterwards. And sometimes I forget. I am like, things have been going so fast lately. It's so hard to even stay caught up. It's just really disturbing, too. But anyway, let's get some people out the street. Moscow obviously is doing that at this time. And I guess I better go check the Latah County Jail today. All right, you guys. Love you. Got to get out there in the rain and do some things. I think it'll feel good getting out there anyway. I do kind of love the rain. Okay. Love you guys. Bye. Okay. Here's the newest guy that I just read you about that had his ex-girlfriend locked in the storage unit. And not much on him in the courthouse here. I haven't looked up his other records yet, but I don't have room on here to do that. So I'm running low on space. In fact, I think I'm going to go to the store and get me another SD card so I can do so much more. So yeah, he's I don't know. And then there's this guy. He's the one that just got arrested in another state, and they're expediting him back here for MURDER, as well as other stuff. And it's interesting because I so feel like they're gathering up people to go against Brian, and I think that's messed up because these guys, come on. Anyway, there's this guy too, and I haven't looked him up at all, but I just thought I'd throw him in here because he's fairly new into the scene, and he's got all those all over his face, so I thought he might be somebody that I don't know. It's really freaky to me that they're actually doing doing all of what they're doing, to tell you the truth. Anyway, love you guys. Bye-bye.